It is the Wednesday Kent Beck, and of course Wednesday Kent Beck means supposedly that we hook up with the this remote pair programming meetup group. Looks like I'm not actually logged in there. It was interesting actually. Oh gosh, that really, are you sure? Goodness, come on. So before Christmas, we had this idea. Oh, I had this bright idea to really. I'm already in with that email address. Is it what? Oh goodness! Please, really? Anyway, what I had done is set it so that all of our. Is this now still? I am logged in, and it's me, and it's there. Okay. So what I'm trying to do here is cross over here and say, "Gosh, bah, can I even?" I'm kind of. Oh, all right. I can't even do it because I'm not logged in as the right person. Well, that's failed. We'll stop there. I still see. I get notification emails that there are people joining this. There's like dribs and drabs. Every week, 2 or 3 people are joining this, interested in remote pair programming. We had thought to, have the scrums in there. We did initially get some people. I'm going to just even stop there. The idea had been like we would do. Go on.
Is that a Ruby pair programming?
No, this is a general remote pair programming. It was created initially by this guy, Jonathan Kressner, who went on to found AirPair and doing stuff. And he used to run once a month kind of an event and get 20 people together and then, have them split off into pair programming sessions. And I ran some of those on a few occasions. And it hasn't, for a couple of years, there's not been many things happening in it, apart from a few chats. And then, so Michael Jurga Jr., a couple of people who haven't necessarily gone on to become very active have come in through this when we were mirroring the scrums like the Kent Beck from our site into here. But with it sort of daily, it was overwhelming it. We switched it so they're both daily, and now Wednesday is a day where we're supposed to link in, and I was going to paste the URL in here. But anyway, forget about that. That's I don't know, there's some difference going on there. Updates from me. I spent some time in a pairing session with Matt. We looked at his pull request on the new GitHub last updates job changes and got that sorted out, had an interesting discussion. He introduced me to this new concept called ELT, or extract, learn, and transform, or something that's apparently extract, transform, and load, which I hadn't heard of, which was interesting. But I think we got into the same place on agreeing the namespace for those things, and I've been doing a bit of DevOps, trying to get that PR and my own one on premium mob upgrades into the system. Planning to do some more DevOps there. Other things that happen today, mainly distributing books for the Engineering Software as a Service course, and generally being a bit discombobulated as I get over my cold and come back into the office. Apologies for that long, rambling update. No immediate blockers. And Cynthia is here. Welcome, Cynthia. Great to have you with us. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. We're just going. Great to have you with us. We're just going around giving updates on what's going on and everything's blocking us. Feel free to join in or not as you choose. I'll just go to Lara next. Lara, how are things going with you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Just busy finishing up the styling on Make Plus. I'm going to submit a pull request now. Just have one blocker on Bootstrap with some blocks that don't want to line up. Then Visualizer, Sigur and I are trying to sort out some Travis failures. So I see Raul's also busy chatting to us and guiding us, so that's perfect. There is a blocker on there because I've never done it before in terms of the failures are because of the API keys not being out there because they're secret. So, I mean, you don't put that on GitHub. So how do you get around that?
On Travis.
On Travis, yeah.
Yes, and the Travis has a mechanism for you to encrypt the keys into the .travis YAML file, or to put them directly into the Travis interface via their web UI.
Oh, okay, great. I'll look at it.
Otherwise, all good?
Oh, sorry. Otherwise, all good. That's me.
Good stuff. Let's go. Michael, how are things with you?
Good. I opened a pull request yesterday, and I'm going to work on that probably more. For
Right. Website one.
Call to action.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Good stuff. Nothing blocking you.
No.
Great. Yeah. No, I love that pull request. Excellent. I think that's one of the things we need to focus on, definitely. Sigu, how are things with you?
I'm okay. So in the afternoon, I was trying to help Lara set up the Travis CI thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you've made it look so simple that there's an interface on the Travis CI that you just go there and put it in. But for a first timer like us, it might be.
Oh, totally. Yeah, no. It's not trivial.
Yeah.
I mean, once you know it, it's simple. But before you know what it is that you need to know, it's a black box. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
fine. I think
So,
I'm going to Google it. We'll do it together, Sigurd.
Okay, it's okay. So that's all. That's the only blocker that I had. That's what I plan to do for now.
All right.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good show. Thanks, Sigurd. Cynthia.
Okay.
Oh, God. Sigurd?
No, not really, nothing.
Originally, hello to Cynthia. Welcome, Cynthia. So, is this your first Scrum that you've joined?
Yes, this is my first Scrum with you guys.
Yeah, welcome. And
thank you.
Are you a Ruby on Rails programmer, or what's your
Yes,
area?
I'm Ruby on Rails. So I took a very long break. It's been long since I did it consistently. So Sigu suggested Agile Ventures for me to practice every single day and contribute.
Fantastic. Yes, this is you're in exactly the right place. So are you hoping to get involved maybe in a Ruby on Rails project?
Yeah, sure. I was looking at NetPlus. I managed to set up everything on my machine. Today we went through the waffle with Sigu. He showed me how tasks are picked, and for now I'm thinking of working with him on his current task.
Great. Oh, well, that's fantastic. Yeah. You got Sigu and Lara, the NetPlus focused. Is anything blocking you at all? Anything else that you need at the moment?
No, not at all. I'm right. I'm in safe arms with Sigu. He has been very helpful.
Fantastic. Well, welcome. It's great to have you with us. You're also are you in the you've got access to the Slack environment?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, great. So you've got the Met Plus channel, obviously for questions for Met Plus. But anytime you're stuck on anything, we've got things like the Tech Talk channel, where if you've got any technical question, what have you. Yeah, and just let us know if there's some way that we can help. Okay,
cool. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Great stuff. Okay, well that is our Scrum. Yes. So anything else that needs to be brought up or mentioned?
From our side.
I noticed that we have so Marufa's. I think she's probably watched that video that you recommended to her, Lara, and she's put a series of sort of summaries and different things in the marketing channel. In the marketing Trello. I think our new ad is now live. The one that we modified slightly to mention open source, and now the total number of click-throughs is up to like 500 and so on, and it goes on.
Fantastic.
So I guess the priorities from my side of view, like what Michael's working on there, which is adjusting the call to action on the site. And I'm myself on the upgrade paths. We were talking, actually, you may have seen, we had a good discussion with Matt and Pat in the previous Scrum, where we were talking about this kind of funnel that I associate, I think it's various people talk about it, that I associate with, I think Steve Case's Launchpad idea. Yeah. Is everybody familiar with this funnel?
Yes.
Michael and Sigu, have you seen this before? We've talked about it before, haven't we, Michael?
I haven't seen it. I just saw it on I think it's the random channel or the Tech Talk channel.
Sure.
Yeah.
Michael, you and I didn't
read through.
Yeah. Right. It's I just collected the image. Michael, this is. Well, you and I have talked about this before a lot, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, this I'm finding a helpful metaphor. If anybody's interested, I mean, it's the course is Steve Case's. It's like the Lean Launchpad, which I found quite interesting. So that's comes with my sort of recommendation. It's very business oriented, but it sort of makes sense for sort of any organization in terms of how it operates and how it flows. Yeah. So well, that's our Scrum. Yeah. So I guess Sigu and Laura, you'll be doing a separate hangout to look at the Met Plus.
Yeah.
Cool.
A visualizer. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, not Met Plus. On Visualizer. Oh, okay. Right. You'll be doing Visualizer. Great. And yeah. Well, Michael, do you want to hang out here for a minute and we'll just look at where we are with the pull requests and things?
Sure.
Cool. All right. Anybody for anything else?
No, I'm okay. I'm good.
All right, great stuff. That's our Scrum, folks. Great to see you. Lovely to see Cynthia for the first time. Yeah, and good luck, Sigu and Lara, with the Travis and so on. I'm sure we can get you all sorted out before too long.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye for now. So yeah, so I think that this is definitely the step in the right direction. I guess, did you have a chance to read any of my comments, Michael?
I read some of them earlier.
Yes.
Like,
Go on.
yes.
I kind of went in a loop there of starting to think maybe we should be trying to get people into the sign up for just dropping their email for the newsletter in the first instance, but then that's like a whole separate can of worms in some ways. So probably making it just sort of say something like sign up to get coding and making sure that it's kind of clearly clickable and takes them through, and that would be a great first step.
How would you suggest making it look clearly clickable?
Well, that's interesting, isn't it? What I was looking at with others earlier, what like Makers Academy have got here is they've got a surround, and when you mouse over it, sort of changes color slightly. And now, where's that from? As have Craft Academy. I was looking at Free Code Camp, and they've got it's sort of fairly clearly a button. When you mouse over it. So I think some form of that. I mean, the interesting thing is, I mean, not that Free Ranger is a representative of everybody coming to our site. He never found these different things. I mean, arguably what we've got here is there's sort of we're kind of pushing people to kind of come in to read more about these different things. But I wonder what percentage of people if they come to the site, they probably scroll down and scroll back up and then maybe leave without ever noticing that these, change when you do a mouse over.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, but so I mean, the simplest thing in some ways would be to put a book, like whatever text we have there, whether it's like let's code or sign up to code,
border around it.
Yeah, I mean, we've got start coding. They've got start coding. It's free. Just put a border around it, and so when one mouse is over it, like at the moment, okay. So actually, it already is a link to the getting started page.
Yeah, it is a link.
Yeah, which I you know, I mean, I probably knew that at some point, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't look particularly clickable, does it?
No.
So yeah, I mean, it's interesting. We could be looking at analytics to see, you know, what goes on. I mean, this could all be completely replaced. One sort of imagines that people. I mean, I guess the thing is, from our point of view, even though like we want them to get started, probably the thing that we'd like them to do first is get signed up, and then we've got their email, and then we can, you know, get back in touch and say, oh, you know, you checked in a couple of months ago, you know, we've got these new features, whatever. But the other point that you made about, you know, maybe we want to re-enable just being able to sign up with your email address is a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, separate ticket, and maybe the newsletter should come before that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Excellent. All right. Well, I've got to take my kids to football in a bit, so I'm gonna try and push some stuff out onto further down the pipeline, and I'll catch up with you later.
All right. Bye.
Oh, okay. All right.